Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Mythonics Live. Today, we are watching a short series called Morley Grove, which is made by the creator of Gemini Home Entertainment. You know, the one with like the wood crawlers and whatnot? Yeah, that one. Now, this is a little random side series that he started making, and it's technically still ongoing, but there hasn't been an update for about 3 years, so I think it might be dead. But anyway, it's still really interesting, really short series, kind of like a digital horror time capsule style series. So I've been wanting to check this one out for a while, and I didn't think it was 3 years old. I thought it was like way less than that. But anyway, we're going to be watching Morley Grove. Now let's go over to, here we go. Okay, Morley Grove. Let's watch episode 1. Why is it muted? Stop that. There we go. Description? No description. Let's go. Classic YouTube. 2009. Morley Grove specters. Missing kids' photos turn creepy. Kids' faces in Morley Grove, was that Tennessee? Turn all messed up before disappearances. 1969. Okay. Superpilot Jordan. Bandicam. Is it messed up? I love the like generic creepy music. Oh, that is kind of messed up. What the hell? Oh, hang on. What was that? Anything? Nothing. Okay, never mind. Morley Grove Spectres audio, recorded February 2007. That's creepy. It's a little loud. There we go. Should you imagine hearing that if you're like walking around the woods or something? Fuck that. Oh. Okay. Oh, someone covered it 3 weeks ago? Maybe that's why it popped up in my recommended again. Okay. Pretty creepy. What's happening? So, there were some disappearances in 1969, and in the photos, their faces turned weird, and then there was, in 2007, people recorded screaming children. So that may have been the disappearances. They're the Morley Grove Spectres. Okay. And this video was uploaded in 2009. Okay. Interesting. Birthday, 2005. Happy birthday, Dustin! Yay! Why is that kid's face censored? What's going on there? Dustin, you okay, buddy? I don't think Dustin is okay, bros. No, what was that? What was that? Interesting. How I finish this actually? What's Is there something creepy about this one? Only think of LeBron. Why? What happened to LeBron? I can't. It's so low quality. I actually can't tell. Did I say hello, Pernicious? How you doing? This song is used in LeBron memes. Oh, no description and comments turned off. Why, bro? There's a lot of in analog horror because it's inherently a nostalgic style. You know, tapes, old websites, that sort of thing, low quality, Polaroids, etc., etc. There's also a lot of ideas of haunting, things haunting you from the past. You know, in Mandela catalog, there's the idea that there was a mistake made thousands of years ago, and it's still, those things are still haunting you. But it's also how the baby got taken. That's haunting the present as well. Those old sins are coming back up again and again and again. And you know, you've got series that like literally called Sins of the Past. You've got this one, this one's stretching back over multiple years. You know, like even in the first one, we saw like 3 or 4 different years, like 1969, 2007. This one's 2005, and then it was uploaded in 2009. So there's a real, and I don't know if that was present in the originals. Like I don't think that. Well, from memory, and I haven't caught up with Gemini Home Entertainment, but I don't think that theme is in Gemini. But you've also got Local 58. That theme isn't entirely in Local 58. So it uses those elements, but it doesn't use it as a theme, if that makes sense. Says hello to me, 10 seconds later, says hello again. That's me, Pernicious Axel. I'm forgetful. Hey, Jay Ron, how you doing? So I think it's very interesting. I think it's more interesting when these things do use it as an explicit theme, because that ties it back around. Because you know, there's the whole thing about how the medium is a message. You know, the medium something is told through is almost as important or more important than the message itself, than like the actual words of the message. And so you've got this medium where it uses this old style of technology. Why not tell us? I think it's more engaging to tell a story that uses horror from the past re-emerging in the same way the technology is re-emerging. Hello, our Russian friend. In Monument Mythos, things from both the past and future were haunting the present, oddly enough. Yes, that's very true. That series was actually insane. That was an insane series. I could never quite get into it because I prefer it when horror series take themselves a bit more seriously. And that was fun, but it didn't quite take itself seriously enough for me, I think. That's just a personal take. This is what I'm like. But yeah, so I think it's good. I think one that actually does this well is, and we need to watch this on stream sometime. I've never watched it all the way through. I've only watched a few episodes, but the Painter series, you know, that one that everybody's like, this is the worst one ever. One thing it does really right is the creepy images, right? They're really creepy. They're really creepy images in the Painter. The Painter analog horror. Yeah, Urban Spooks. Where's spooky images? Oh, here we go. Like, they're creepy. And then especially when you realize, oh, he did this to a real person. Like, he did this to a person. Like, they're creepy images. And the point of the pictures in the story is to scare people, is to be freaky and disgusting and scare people. And it's also doing that to you. So it's in video games they call that, what do they call it? It's ludonarrative. What's the opposite of dissonance? Opposite of dissonance. Ludonarrative harmony. So in a game, when like for example, when everybody's hyping up a boss to be really hard, and then you actually fight them and they're super easy, that's ludonarrative dissonance. So the story and the gameplay don't line up properly. But if everybody's saying this boss is really hard, and then the boss is actually really hard, then that's ludonarrative harmony. Now, there's probably a term for this in movies and whatnot, but it's the same thing here. It's harmony between what you're feeling and what is narratively going on in the series. And it's not necessary. Like, it's not necessary for a piece of media to give you those feelings, and it has to be the same thing. And sometimes that's not even possible, right? Like, obviously, you can't tell a war story and have the actual person reading it going through that. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, sometimes it just doesn't apply. Yo, Altered Hero, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, Pointless Ink, how you doing? Heard you get really sick. I did get super sick, but I'm on the mend now, so. It's meant to terrify you and gross you out with the images and descriptions, even if they're overtrailing hard, then it succeeds. Exactly. And in the story, that's the point of the images too. So it's lining up there, and that allows it to resonate and elevates the whole story. Now, that's not considering the rest of it. Apparently the rest of it sucks. I don't know. I haven't watched most of it. So that's completely separate. But just looking at those elements in a vacuum, that works really well together, right? It's like the thing where, sometimes they'll have, like, there's a demon that's infected an image, right? And if you see the image, then the demon's going to come after you. So the characters in the media, in the story don't want to see it, but you don't want to see it as well, because it's that resonance, that harmony. That's just a really basic example. And obviously those stories can suck too. I'm not saying that automatically makes a story good, but it's just one extra tool in your tool belt that horror in particular has, I think. Horror tends to do it really well, I think. Like when you've got a character wandering around and they're trying to escape from a monster, and the monster jumps out and scares them, it's jumping out and scaring you too. It's the same scare. It's the same thing happening to both of you, And I think that's why horror in particular does meta-horror, the meta element, really well. I think that lines up, because it often lines up really easily. Horror in particular breaches the boundaries of reality and fiction more so than most things by default. So it ties in really easily and really well when you go into it explicitly. So, like, things like I'm Scared, or Blair Witch Project, or Doki Doki Literature Club. They're all meta horror, and I have that. I heard there was a really good video about it. If you just type in meta horror, it might come up. Oh, what do you know? Hey, there it is. The main issue people had with Urban Spook was some merch stuff, as well as feeling somewhat forced. Look, there was a lot, I saw a lot of people complaining about it in all different reasons and whatnot. Sydney Barber tapes. Let's check that out later. And, I don't know if those complaints are legitimate or not. I just don't know. Because I haven't watched it. We should just sit down and we should watch it sometime. How many episodes are there? Urban Spook Analogs, no. Videos, go away. Okay. Not that many, actually. That's actually quite a lot of drama for such a short series, isn't it? Like, how long is this? Does this even go for an hour? It goes for about an hour. And it's like endless drama and YouTube videos about how terrible it is. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. It's funny how that works sometimes. This is the one. This is the video that really set people off, isn't it? Yeah. We'll watch it sometime. We'll watch it. Maybe we'll do that next week, actually. Because I don't have anything lined up for next week just yet. So we'll do Urban Spook next week. Okay, let's go back to that's enough of that. Let's keep watching Morley Grove. We're up to Morley missing. Description? No description. Okay. Hey, Royal Speedwagon. Happy to see you. Happy to see you guys too. My name is Jean-Michel. I am a painter, and I love to paint. I mean, at least with Urban Spook, it seemed like he knew he was good with art and wanted to make a series and played into that. Oh, yeah. If I recall correctly, he straight up said at one point that he made the series to sell prints and t-shirts and whatnot. And the creepy faces were there to help with that, were his art that he was drawing anyway. So a bunch of his art is reused from the past. And I don't personally, from that specific thing there, I don't have a problem with that. There are some things in the series, from what I've heard, that I may have a problem with, but that specific thing I don't have a problem with. Alive and streaming? Somehow I'm alive. You're doing okay, Lord. Don't remember him saying he made the series to sell merch. You don't remember that? I think I saw that. I would need to... Don't quote me on that. I'd need to look it up. But I think I saw that somewhere. Okay. So what's going on here? This is the old YouTube comment section. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching. Okay. Morley missing. I literally have proof. Look at my channel tomorrow, bro. I'm going to post a video that will blow your mind. So this is the guy. Super Pilot Jordan is the one that posted the other video that we saw. The first one. With the photos of the messed up faces. Like, if it's original art, not from the series, it's made by the same guy, fine. But if he made a series to use art from it to sell merch, you have an issue there. So it is his own art. So what I think happened was that he was drawing these creepy pictures, and then he wanted to help sell his art as prints and merch and whatnot, and so he made the horror series around that, is what I think happened. Don't quote me on that. Okay. So, I literally have proof. Look at my channel tomorrow, bro. I'm going to post a video. You actually believe that? Lol. Sorry, bro. Ghosts aren't real. Sorry to burst your bubble, XD. Oh, the stupidity of the internet these days. Morley Grove Spectres. I don't know who uploaded this, but this kid is a Morley Grove Spectre. Look up Morley missing. Is this a joke? All these photos are older than 2005. I'm so confused. Okay. How odd. You want ghosts to be real? Getting in arguments in YouTube comment sections. Those are the days, huh? Anna Loeb's last seen 1969. Okay, so wait, this was... So we'll look up Morley missing. First-hand accounts. Nathan Giles. Oh, what the hell? Dustin Ford. My elementary school friend Pammy became a spectre. I was staying with my aunt half an hour away, so I wasn't at Morley Grove. My mum was, though. She saw the Morley man. I knew a guy who said he saw it take one of the kids. He told me it looked like it must have been 20 feet tall. He said that when it looked at him, it stole a part of his soul, bro. The Morley man, what's that? When I was still working, we would get calls from this terrified woman who was convinced that something was stalking her son. She was absolutely adamant, but couldn't provide any real cause for her suspicions. No matter how hard we searched, nothing came up. I think everyone figured out she was just paranoid. I still feel guilty about that. So this guy must have been a cop. must have been around 12 at the time. I was sitting on the couch right across from Roy. He was a couple of years younger than me. I was on the couch that sat against the main wall, so I wasn't able to look out the window. I remember I was showing him this toy truck I had. For a second, he glanced past me out the window. It took him right then and there. My mum was in the kitchen when it happened. It screamed, "What the hell?" So it can, like, take them through windows? I guess you just look at the... You just look at the guy and it takes you? Okay. Weird. Interesting. Okay. Morley Drive. No description. Okay. Let's watch.
(911)
What the hell?
Okay, they're there right now. Do you know who they are? Okay, are you safe right now?
Wait, what? Okay, so... Yeah, if you look at him, he'll take you. But it's like... Is it like... messing up the recordings and the pictures or something? Morley Drive. Comfy. 2:27. Police arrive to 23 Morley Drive. Holden Dunn, husband, answers the door. Police explain situation. Dunn is confused. Explain there are no children in the household. What? What? Does it like erase the children? Like, is that what's happening? Is it like erasing them from memory? So it takes the child and then people forget the child exists, but there's like pictures. And all like the recordings and the pictures get messed up over time? Maybe? Soviet benzo. I don't know. I don't know if we know enough yet. I don't think we know enough. Let's keep watching. Morley Ghost. Can you not autoplay? I don't like that. Thank you. No description. Okay. Let's watch. Morley Ghost. The hell is that? Is this backwards text? Oh god, Cat, you gave me a heart attack. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what was that? Oh, I hate that. Oh. Oh, man, that creeped me out. That's like, Lake Mungo. Fuck, that was terrifying. God, that was such a good movie. I hate it. This is oh man, this is so good about analog horror. It's like, what the hell? Well, that was creepy. So the good thing about analog horror is you can just do this. You can have an entire episode where it's literally the camera doesn't move and then there's some shadows and then that's it. And the entire time you're staring into the pitch blackness in the middle there and you're shitting your pants waiting for something to happen and then nothing happens. It's so good. I love it. This is what makes analog horror so good. If you had to pick one thing that was particularly interesting about analog horror, it's this. It's the idea that you can just hold on a certain scene and it becomes terrifying. Just from the fact you're holding on it. Because the question you're asking yourself the entire time is, why? Why am I holding on this? Why am I just waiting here? Doesn't matter if anything happens. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Okay, I love that. I love this episode. Oh man, horror vs. terror. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, what's... So here's the thing, right? Everybody ever has had a time when you're in bed, right? And you hear like a bang or something out in the rest of the house, and you're just sitting there, and you're like, what do I do? And for a few moments, you're probably shitting your pants going, what am I going to do? There is somebody coming to kill me. There's nobody there. But your mind is like, there is somebody coming to kill you. You have to do something right now. Everybody's had that experience. And I think that's super underrated. In big budget horror movies, they'll have that for like a split second and then there'll be like a jump scare. Or it'll be a fake out jump scare, And analog horror, it's like, no, you don't get the release of that tension. You don't get it. That tension doesn't vanish for no reason. And I think that actually ties back around to the idea of reach. Exactly, Ray. Reaches for gun. I actually think that ties back around to the idea of horror haunting you from the past. The reason it's still haunting you is because that tension hasn't dissipated yet. You haven't resolved that tension. It's still there. You can forget about it for a little while, but it hasn't gone away. It's still waiting there festering, and it's the terror that keeps you up at night and keeps you watching the crack in the door in the darkness to see if anybody's going to be looking back out. But there isn't going to be anything looking out. It's not that easy. You don't get a jump scare, And that's why I really like analog horror, is because it ratchets up that tension. Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Love it. What a fantastic episode. Having a cat actually acting well for your video adds to the grade. Oh, man. So good. I like the sprinting, like the running noise at the end and the bang in the camera. I really like that. I think I would have liked it as much still, even if there was literally nothing. That's great. That's so good. Oh, masterpiece, Remy Abode. You've done it again. You've done it again, Remy Abode. Oh. Okay. Man. Morley Grove. I'm so glad we decided to dive into this. This is wonderful. This is a real treat. This is a real treat. Birthday 2010. Okay, let's watch the latest episode. Live chat isn't working on my browser, so I'm commenting from mobile while watching on browser so I can play Project Zomboid full scuff. Let's go! How you doing, Will Skeleton? Okay, let's watch final episode currently of Morley Grove. This is like dessert for you? It is. I'm enjoying every second of this. Ghost child scares couple out of house. Morley Grove couple put house for saying following ghost 911 call. Yeah, that would legit terrify me. Hey, happy birthday, Dustin. 5 years later. 2010. How old's he now? What if these are real photos or AI? Hang on. No, bro. No. He was in that picture and now he's not anymore. Oh, wait, hang on. Is he removed out of all of these pictures? I think he may have been removed out of all of these pictures. We have to go back. Okay, we'll go back and watch birthday 2005. Oh, okay.
My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray.
What?
Know, dear, how much
Oh, man.
Please don't take my sunshine.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
When I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, man. Why is his face all like pale? Fuck, I hate this. Oh. Oh, I'm actually spooked by this. That actually got me. That got me so good. Oh, man. You're kidding. This got me like the final reveal in Lake Mungo got me. You know, the very final reveal with the photos? I won't spoil it. If you haven't seen Lake Mungo, do yourself a favor and go. It is a masterpiece. Lake Mungo is genuinely one of the best horror movies ever. But especially in the vein of like, it's not like found footage, but it's like mockumentary, I guess you'd call it. I won't say it's definitely the best since Blair Witch, because I don't think I've watched enough to make that judgment, but it is extremely good. Not Blair Witch level. Blair Witch was perfect. Not a single frame was misplaced in Blair Witch. But Lake Mungo was extremely good. Extremely good. The blurred squares in random spots fuck me up since I watch on mobile. Yeah. Okay, we have to watch... Okay, let's check out Morley Ghost first. And we'll see... So where is the kitty cat? Here. So it's like here. Can we like... No, that's like max quality, isn't it? I can't see anything. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's him. That's Dustin. That's so creepy. Wow. Okay. Um. Yeah. Nah. Hang on. Let me just ban this dude. There you go. Okay. What was the other one? Happy birthday, Dustin. 2005. And it's like here. Let's look at these pictures. They fucking got rid of Dustin. What the hell? I wonder if this is like AI or like just editing of like actual photos. I'm curious now. When did this come out? 2022. No, I think this was before AI could get this good. So these must be actual pictures. Nowadays, you could generate something like this pretty reliably with AI, but back then, probably not. So these would have been actual pictures. Coin toss and wonder would be some horror or literally nothing when I squint really hard. Yeah. Recently saw my girlfriend John Carpenter's The Thing. I've never felt so much joy watching someone else's horror and disgust. This is after she watched The Substance. The Thing is an absolute masterpiece. I didn't like The Substance. I could not get into it. The body horror was cool, but the themes were just very tiresome. I was like, I kind of don't care. Content aware and stuff like that has been around for a while. No, I mean like the full image. So not just like replacing that, but like the complete image. I wonder if it's like, I don't think it's AI. I could be wrong. Could be AI, but then fixed up. Trying so hard to remember what this series is. I came in like this is Morley Grove, and the link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. And I recommend you, if you like horror, go give Remy a sub. Tell him that you love this series. Okay, next one. Why would they do him like that, by the way? Why would they... Hang on. Yeah. Why would they do our boy like this, Poor Dustin. Okay, this one fucked me up. Where was it? Like here?
When skies...
No. Get back there. Okay. Nope. There. Okay. So there's our boy. What? What is... What is that? Oh man. Oh, it's the Morley man. It's we got him. We got him, bros. We saw the Morley man. What the hell? Tell him more they sent you. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Reminds me of Slender Man. Oh yeah, it is. It is real Slender Man vibes, isn't it? Hey, would that mean he's in other pictures too? We had to rewatch. The first one had a bunch of pictures, didn't it? We had to rewatch Morley Grove. We'll watch that in a sec. Kind of miss old image generation AI models, the smudge nightmares, sometimes reduced around the right. Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, so we have to watch the background for... Well, what do they say? He's like 10 foot tall. Do they say anything else about him? I guess he's just sort of standing there in the background. Let's go full screen. Hang on. Let's look. All right, guys. Get your glasses on. Let's look. So are these like pictures? Hang on. Are these creepy faces in these pictures? The bigger pictures? Where is it? I guess, is that it? No, that's like some dude's pants. That is a messed up face, though. Where is that? Oh, no, that is the dude. Yeah, that is there. Is it? I think that is... Yeah, that's a messed up face. So, is the guy in this picture? Is the Morley man here? I'm actually on the edge of my seat looking at this, guys. I'm so into this. This is so good. That's the Morley man! No. Find the anime girl in the image challenge. That's the Morley... No, it's not the Morley man. Where is the Morley man? I guess it would be blurred out too. It would be kind of blurry. Well, these kind of aren't... Maybe he's not in this one. It's not really... Because he's not really blurry, so... Is he in this one? No, it looks like a bus. I don't think he's in this one. Where's the creepy face? Is it that face? No? Where the hell is that? Kid with a yellow shirt. Oh, that one there. Okay. Is that really like a creepy face? It looks like he just turned away from the camera. Okay. Oh! There's another... What is that? There's another creepy face. What the hell was that? Here? I guess. Kinda can't tell. Is that like an upside down face? It's turning my pareidolia. It's turning your pareidolia against you. Because you're looking for faces in these blurry, tiny images. This is so good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Morley Grove, masterpiece. Okay. Well, he's definitely got to be in here. Oh, is that him? Is that the dude? Look at it. It's shaped like a dude. That's totally him. That's totally him. Yellow shirt kid got his face sanded smooth off. That is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Oh, I thought his face was like, that was like his eye and his eye there and like his mouth there, but I think that's his mouth and it's just sort of weird blurry. Yeah, because it like zooms up. Yeah. See, like shows. Yeah, look, that's him. That's the Morley man. Yes, okay, we found one. Whoa, we found one. And then there's the creepy voices. Okay. This is cool. Lego man haircut. Did these other ones have like creepy images? Adding it to a video is a bit different than adding it to like a still image, right? So it's probably not in the video part. Okay. But not that one. Morley missing, maybe? Is this a creepy faces? No, okay. Morley Drive. No. This was the cops, wasn't it? I don't think there's any images in this one. No, okay. Morley Ghost, Kino, Happy Birthday Dustin, we already went through this. Okay. So it turns them into ghosts. The thought of how it would feel to know your family doesn't remember your existence, especially as a child. He's still in the house, yeah. And he's been erased. You've got all these, like, He's haunting his own house. And you'd have these pictures of birthday parties with like, and nobody would know who's celebrating. But I guess you wouldn't, right? If you just saw like old birthday party pictures, like you wouldn't know which child was the birthday boy, right? You just wouldn't. The only clue that there's an extra one, there's one that's missing, is like there's a plate there, but it's like, it could be for any reason, right? His face is all fucked up. Ugh, gross. Dustin, buddy, can you do something about that? Ghost child scares couple out of home. Morley Grove couple puts... Do we know their name? Oh, why is there a drawing there? Why is there a drawing there? Why would there need to be a drawing? Is that a drawing of the ghost child, maybe? Gonna haunt my fridge. Maybe. That kind of... Does that look like Dustin? Does that look like Dustin? I don't know if we can tell if it looks like Dustin or not. Kinda. Ghost child is their kid? I think it is, yeah. I think the implication is that the kid was Dustin and he saw the Morley man and was taken. Hang on, we might have Morley missing. We might have a story about him in here. Let's see. So this person is collecting images of them. And you had the families going like, you had the Giles family or the Loeb's family going like, no, we do not have a child. Like, we don't, because they wouldn't remember it, The child would just be gone. That's crazy. And so there would just be some random weird pictures like this, and maybe scraps of information, maybe like one or two people remember them, and everybody else is like, no, this person doesn't exist. And then the pictures get more and more mutated over time. Yeah, Dustin Ford. Okay, we have a name for Dustin Ford, and we don't even know what he looks like. That's crazy. Morley Drive... Birthday, maybe... No, this is later. Hang on. This is much later, so this family's different.
Do you know who they are?
So this isn't Dustin. Because this is much, much later. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. The Dunn family. So, yeah. No, definitely not Dustin. Some of these articles are cribbed straight from the headlines, which sells better. Yeah. No, it might be. Because you've got... So you've got Dustin Ford, last seen 1969, and then you've got Dustin 2005 and 2010. What? Do parents just have random photos? And they must. Hang on, how does that work? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Judy's photo was 4 faces smudged into each other. Was it now? It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like it's all pulled upwards. Is that hair or other faces? I wonder if these photos show up in the first one. I wonder if you could line up some of these photos with like these pictures. does it say dust? Is it just a coincidence? It wouldn't be a coincidence, though. Are they being taken back in time when they're... I wonder. So you've got Dustin in 2005, and he's there. And in 2010, he's not there. And it's all really fucked up. And he's a spectre now. But then you've got this Dustin in 1969. Like, how many years is that? Like 40 years earlier or something. And these are all kids too, so I do wonder if they're like getting pulled back in time or something, you know? Anna Lobes. Yeah, that was one of the pictures that we saw. Why are they all 1969 though? What's going on there? That's hang on, that's no, white shirt. Nathan has a white shirt. I don't think he's here. It's Pocket Cat. Whoa! Actually, well, Pocket Cat probably could, to be honest. So, kids' faces in Morley Grove, Tennessee turned all messed up before disappearances in 1969. So they disappeared in 1969, but the pictures were messed up beforehand. So these are actual pictures that were scanned in. That's a freaky one. That's a really freaky one. It feels like... Actually, Nathan... Might be one. It might be in here. It feels like Judy might be in here. White shirt. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Well. This is sad. With the context of Dustin vanishing from the photos, please don't take my sunshine away. It takes on a desperate, plaintive meeting, begging whatever intractable forces have erased physical evidence of Dustin existing at all to stop. If a picture of the same park as in Birthday 2005, the child next to the swing is missing. Dark shadow in the trees also gone. Creepy. Okay. What a good series. What a good series, guys. That was amazing. That was genuinely one of the best YouTube horror series I've seen. Just hands down. God. Where would you... Like, I usually try and find some things to be critical of, right? After watching these things, but what do you even... I mean, it doesn't help that it's not finished, right? That obviously makes it harder to critique something. But how would you even improve this? Like, what would you... what could you possibly do to improve this? I genuinely don't know. The only thing I don't like about this series is that there isn't more of it. You know? You know, take it up to like 10 episodes and then done, finish, boom. Perfect. It would... Maybe even 8. Because right now, we just need a couple more pieces, I think, to flesh out the ideas. Maybe just a couple more. Maybe you could do it with what's already known. Maybe it's meant to be one of those weird series where you kind of, it's just vibes, right? It feels like a real "the baby is you" moment. And, you know, like, what's that one? I think it's by the Backrooms guy, the one with the rolling giant, you know? Which is meant to be more just vibes and not really meant to be... Yeah, Kane Pixels. Not meant to be entirely, like, solvable, like hard solvable, right? The Oldest View, that's it. You know, it could just be like vibes, right? But still, brilliant, just brilliant. I haven't seen a crazy amount of, I would say, like hard digital horror. Like you could definitely put this into digital horror. I'd like to watch more, but I would say that this has to be one of the best ones around. It has to be. God, this is so good. This is so good. What an absolute joy to watch. Gemini Home Entertainment. We should go through and watch all the Gemini Home Entertainment because I don't think we have on stream for ages. I think I did a long time ago. But we should definitely go through and watch all of these. But man. Short, sweet, simple, perfect. Just so good. Fucking hell. It's not often I'll see because I do eventually want to make my own series. That's one of the things I want to do. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to do, and that's one of them is to make my own analog horror, web horror series. And man, this is one of the ones where it's like, fuck, I wish I made this. If I could make something, I would want it to be this. It's just perfect. Like, okay, let's try. How could we hypothetically make this better? What could possibly be done to make it better? Look, I'm drawing a blank, guys. I genuinely don't think you could improve this. Like, other than obviously finish the series, give us a little bit more information. Obviously, other than that, right? And it is hard to be critical about something when it's not finished yet. Sometimes it can be hard to be critical about something because, you know, series pacing. The only thing that this could fall short on now, I think, is series pacing, where it's like, well, you should have introduced this one thing sooner or whatever, you know. But so far, like the Morley man being in the very first episode and teased in the very first episode, like, that's so good. Like, he's there, right? And it does the zoom into something else, and then it's like, oh, a split second of showing the close-up of the Morley man, but it doesn't look like anything because you don't know what you're looking for. Fuck. It's so good. God damn it. It's so good I'm getting mad. Fuck. Oh man. Look, this wins the... We need to make a Morley award. Mythonics award for goated. The goated YouTube horror. If there was an award for it, this would win. Fuck. Ah, it's so good. How do I reach out to Remy Abode and tell him that he made one of the best horror series I've ever seen in my life? Is he like on Twitter? Remy Abode. I don't know. A whole bunch of people just like left Twitter. I don't think Remy Abode has a Twitter account. Oh well. Remy Abode Blue Sky. No, I don't think so either. Instagram, there we go. Insta was my third choice. I completely forget about Insta. Well, he's got long hair now. What the hell? How often does he post? 3 weeks ago. Okay. Some of the pictures he's taking look like it might be for... No, I think he just liked the area. Anyway, so good. So good. Gonna my Masumas. Have fun. Have fun. Oh, jeez. What a masterpiece. It's not finished yet. Okay, so it's not finished yet. So we can't say it's definitely 100% a masterpiece, right? Because it's not finished. But if you just do like 2 more episodes, maybe even 1 more episode, and it's that quality, Hall of Fame, top 10, easy. Easy. This is so good. To the point I'm a little bit of disbelief that someone could just make this. Fuck, it's so good. Okay. We've got to stop. We've got to stop ranting about it. We've actually got to stop ranting about it. Oh man, I'm sort of at a loss of what to say. I think I have to do a main channel video about this, to be honest, because I just want to spend more time thinking about it. You know. God, that was so good. So good. All right. Let's wrap up the YouTube video and then we'll go on to the next one, hey? Let's go. Well, guys, that was Remy Abode's Morley Grove. I just forgot the name for a second. Morley Grove's Remy Abode. No, Remy Abode's Morley Grove. If you liked it half as much as I did, make sure to go subscribe. The link's all down in the description. And let me know what you thought of it. You know what I thought. That's going to keep me going for another year of watching random analog horror, something as like a real gem like that. But yes, thank you very much for watching my reaction. This is Mythonics Live, hosted by Morley Grove, and remember, you're never alone in the dark.